Okay, let's take this 1992 on a J Land Rover 110 County Station Wagon, or Defender 110 County Station Wagon 200 TDI for a spin. All light and ignition light come up properly, as does the cold start lights. Wait for that to go out. Starts nicely, starts well hot or cold, this one. And I have to say, although the odometer is showing 211,000 miles, it starts, runs and drives as if it's done half that. It really is quite a nice beast, this. I think someone has spent a fair amount of money on it one way or another. There we go. Right, so what can we tell you about it? Yeah, showing 211,000 miles, although it feels like it's done far less than that, 'cause it's really quite solid and correct all round. Starts on the button whether it's hot or cold. There's no hesitancy or overheating from the motor at all. It's fairly cold at the minute, but the temperature gauge, I haven't seen it go above the halfway point, and I've done 21 miles on it so far. Clutch is nice, gearbox is good, there's no nasty noises from the gearbox at all, or selection problems. I don't think there's any synchro issues going into second gear from memory. I had to tow another sort of 2-ton Land Rover with it yesterday, and it did the job perfectly well. But all the drivetrain feels very solid. There's very minimal, in fact next to no backlash in the transmission at all. If I let my foot off, tiny bit of backlash, but absolutely minimal in the transmission. Steering's pretty precise, it's not wandering around the way that some of them do. It has had a lift kit put on it, so that does tend to make the centre of gravity a little bit higher on them. But really, it's hard to criticise. It tracks nice and straight. It's toodling along now at an indicated 50. Better slow down as we're in the 30 zone. All the instruments are all working properly. It's got a radio CD there, which does work. It's got power steering, obviously, 5-speed box. It's also got, unusual, I've never seen one of these before on one of these, a heated front screen. Don't know if it works or not, but the switch is all there, and certainly the elements are in the front screen. But there's no untoward banging, clunking, groaning, squeaking or anything. It's all pretty rattle free actually, really. What else can we tell you about it? It looks like internally here someone's replaced the headlining with this black one. The trim around the sunroof has been taken off. I have actually got that in the back of the vehicle if you want to put that back on. Whether it will fit or not with this headlining is another matter. Centre cubby box, seating for 5 in this one, and high back rear seats as well. But it just does what it's supposed to do. I'm really quite impressed with it, considering its mileage. In fairness, some of the better ones that I've driven recently have been high mileage ones. Ones that tend to be in daily use tend to be the ones that seem to be looked after better. No, the synchros to second gear, very good. It's just really very impressive, I like it. There's not really much more I can say about it, in fairness. That's about it, I think. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352. Or you can go to our website, which is www.action.AVI. www.motodrome.co.uk. And